In this video, we look at some fingerprint compressions similar to in figure 4.6 on page 111. However, I think these give improved images for comparison. Since we've shown how to do JPEG compressions and FileWave wavelet compressions previously, we'll just show here the results. So we're going to load a fingerprint image. Fingerprint 1 here. Let's view it large size. Alright. Previously, we computed a JPEG compression at 16:1 of that image. And there it is. Now you can't see much difference at this scale. Let's zoom in. We're going to zoom in around the coordinates 227, 158. Those pixels will be the center of the zoomed image. Let's look at the original. And let's zoom twice. Okay, now let's do the same zooming on the JPEG compression. And I think you can see there the blocking artifacts which would interfere with the interpretation of this fingerprint. So the FBI rejected using JPEG to compress their digital fingerprint images. Here we'll show a wavelet-based method. This method was created long after the FBI chose a different wavelet compression method. But this compression method is that we're going to show here is built into FileWave and is easy to do. So we'll load WC2 compressed image. Previously we worked out how to compress to 16:1, so here we'll just show results. And we'll do the same zooming. And if you compare, here the blocking artifacts are gone. It's a little bit more high fidelity version of the fingerprint. One last thing, we'll show how the actual FBI algorithm, and here we'll load an image that was a bitmap version which FileWave can read. FileWave cannot read the actual what's called WSQ for wavelet scalar quantization algorithm that the FBI chose. But we did a workaround like we did with JPEG 2000. We first did a 16:1 compression, and then saved it as a bitmap that FileWave can read. And let's zoom on that. And there's the wavelet scalar quantization version of that portion of the fingerprint. Different than JPEG, than the FileWave compression. Both of them far superior to the JPEG compression. Now, to create the wavelet scalar quantization compressed file, we used a separate piece of software called I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Cognizon WSQ Viewer. We're not going to go into detail about how to use that software. We just used it for this one fingerprint, kind of as a historical aspects of image compression of how this was the first definitely superior wavelet-based compression method. It's been superseded by the JPEG 2000 method, which FarWave's method is works in a comparable way. So we won't go through the JPEG 2000. It gives a similar compressed fingerprint image as the ASWDR. This link for downloading this viewer, which is a lot of fun to play around with, is on the course web page. And on the Wavelet book web page. That you can find it on the Wavelet book web page. So that concludes this video. Thank you for watching.